Hello, I'm Lonnie.
I'm Amberlicious.
We are Untitled Network. This is our 10th episode review of The Sopranos. The episode is called A Hit is a Hit.
It is a
Whew. Oh man, this one.
This was a good episode. I
The
enjoyed it.
Yeah,
It was different. This had a different vibe compared to the other show.
had a lot of uncomfortable stuff in it too. There was some
Eh,
hardcore like racial undertones.
yeah, there was, but it wasn't like I wouldn't say it was uncomfortable. I mean, you got to keep in mind that like the time this was made and history before the history they give.
Yeah.
So
Oh, it was an amazing. There wasn't a lot of action in this episode. It was a good character driven,
it was.
hell of a good episode. Yeah.
Yeah, I was impressed with how character driven it was. You're right. There wasn't a lot of action. There wasn't a whole lot further to the plot. Just a little bit, but it was enough. It was significant enough to make a good episode.
Yes.
Like, for instance, Tony wanting to invest the money they got from killing that Colombian into the stock market and have legal money.
Yep. Basically, a way to go to legit and have money, good money out there for the inevitable day that he's indicted and has to go on the run and all that stuff. And then you've got he's getting in with his neighbor who is a doctor who referred him to Dr. Melfi, and all the worlds are starting to get a little more tangled. And
They are.
Yeah, they're people aren't knowing their boundaries, and people are starting to intersect outside of where they're supposed to. And
Yeah, because Carmela wants to go to this barbecue because she so desperately to fit in, and she wants to have that normal life, and so Tony agreed, and then it was kind of like he said it was gonna be at the therapy session with Dr. Melfi. He's like, it's the same Caucasian bullcrap, white man bullcrap.
and it was.
And it was, bad sex jokes that the men were making at the barbecue pit. But Carmela seemed to enjoy herself, though.
Of course,
The women were more open.
She was in her element.
Well, women in general are more welcoming than men are. They can't, because of toxic masculinity, men can't be as friendly as women.
Yeah.
So they have to do it by, bad sex jokes and that and this,
I was looking to see if this was like preemptive on the Viagra thing, because they had mentioned, that new erectile dysfunction drug or whatever. And
Yeah, it was, wasn't it?
no, sildenafil, the active ingredient in Viagra, was actually patented in 1996.
That's not too far from this,
yeah,
though.
it was put on the market in 1998, and this episode was the first of 99. So
right, but you have to consider, though, the way time
production.
It was probably just taking off when this was written.
Yeah.
And then to be put out. Who knew
enough
that was going to be like that?
Oh, yeah. So they had that, and then probably the big B plot in this was Christopher letting Adriana, be a music producer, and she had this friend, I guess that she's been around most of her life that has a band, and they're really, really good, looking at it from that, they're my best friend, and they couldn't do anything wrong.
They were really shitty, y'all.
They deserve a chance, a shot.
Oh yeah,
everybody that
really
they show,
good,
everybody that they show it to says that it sucks, except the rapper dude that met up with Chris, and he's just, bringing Chris along because he wants into Adriana's pants.
Yeah, he's hardcore. Well, here's the thing. He wasn't into her to begin with. To begin with, Christopher of course, showed his ass in public, and somebody knew who he was. And when he went to the front of the counter and that man was in there, and the rapper was, the police officer let him buddies know, hey, that's so and so, that's with Soprano.
Yeah.
And I was like,
so they get in with them, and this rapper, I guess his like father, grandfather, whoever was part of the group, that Hirsch, basically cheated out of a lot of money, and made his fortune that way, and so he went to Hirsch, had Christopher arrange a talk with him and Hirsch, and then he demanded reparations, and it just kind of went south from there. And in the meantime, he's taking Christopher and Adriana, out to listen to music and to clubs and stuff, and they're getting.
And of course, in that time frame, he's like,
And he eventually tells Adriana that, like, hey, you know what? The only reason we're even getting studio time right now is because this dude's into you, and all this stuff.
She wasn't happy about it. She didn't believe him. And let me tell you, y'all, that is what happens when you don't communicate with your partner and tell them the truth. Tell them the truth instead of just catering. You don't want to hurt their feelings or anything like that.
Yeah.
Then you end up in a mess every time.
We were talking about the we're saying, God, what was it? Your personal experience with this episode or something. Wish I could remember it.
What now?
No, you before the episode, there was something that you like. I guess not really a personal connection to, but you referenced, and I can't remember what it was, but it was funny, and like the whole time leading up to it, I'm like, we need to reference that on the episode.
Oh God, yeah, and I forgot.
Yeah.
Shit. Yeah, and we're like, we need to talk about that.
Just for the record, we've had a little bit to drink. Just a little bit.
Margarita. Well, 3.5, and I brought the other half.
But you only had 2.
Oh,
wow.
You didn't know that?
Good for you.
You didn't see me. That's why I was so buzzed when we left. I ordered 2 of those, buy one get one free.
It's gonna be a good. It's gonna be a good review when Amber's had 4 margaritas.
I mean, I'm starting to sober up a little bit, but I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't. Weird.
There was a couple times I was like, I'm gonna wait till the review and say this, and I fucking.
Yeah,
I think Adrian's gonna get with that dude though.
Whew.
I do.
That'd be something.
Right. That's what she wants though.
Oh,
he's got the lifestyle.
Yeah.
That she wants. She literally, told Christopher, maybe we could be popular enough. Alec Baldwin comes to our house.
Yeah.
She literally told him that. I really think I'll be surprised if she went up with him and some shit goes down. Because that's Christopher's girl and he's fucking Billy Badass. Like,
not only that, but the UNN Sopranos titty watch, there were no bare breasts in this episode.
There were no. They didn't even. This episode, and I'm pretty sure last episode, they didn't go to Bada Bing, not once.
There were at the last one, because the last one was Boca, and remember they were showing.
Yes.
They had the topless girl come up to the soccer coach. Trust me, I remember these. It's coming like a Rolodex.
There was another one though that they didn't go there besides this one. I don't remember.
Yeah, I can't remember off.
Because I thought, well, the reason there wasn't titties because they didn't even go to the strip club.
We are getting really, really close to the season finale. What do you give this episode?
It did have some good, character development. I'm gonna give it an 8. I think this is one that skipped it, you're not gonna miss anything, and it's gonna matter. I don't know. Yeah. Here's the thing. It'll matter if Adriana gets with that guy.
Okay.
If she doesn't get with that guy,
you can skip this episode and still be okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it an 8 too. That strength, and it was purely 100% of this score is just the entertainment of the episode.
I'll be honest, if she doesn't get with this guy, then I feel like he was like some token black dude. They're on there to have a black guy.
Hey, does the titty watch count? Because remember I made reference that she was wearing see-through underwear and you see her.
No,
you see her landing strip.
Because you could see her. Because well, I don't know. I mean, you can mention it, but it don't count a watch.
I think that would count as brief nudity.
Because remember we had the discussion where we saw Dr. Melfi's butt, and they showed her butt, and she was talking.
Yeah.
But see her breast while she.
Because it was a body double.
Still couldn't see her breast while she was talking.
I know.
Doesn't matter if it was a body double.
Her from the back. But anyway.
Man.
Like it's like for $19.99 on Amazon, you can buy Lonnie's Encyclopedia of Sopranos nude scenes.
I'm sick of you.
Anyway, complete with photos.
What do you get this show?
8? I said an 8.
I didn't hear.
Yep, I give it an 8.
You get an 8 too?
Purely on the character development and just the entertaining social stuff in this episode.
Yeah.
The fact that Tony that part where they were basically treating him like a spectacle at the golf course because he was like a gangster, and then the fact that he told the story to Dr. Melfi.
I understand he told that story and he felt upset, but do you think those men were really...
No.
I think they were genuine.
I don't...
or not concerned, but interested.
Curious.
Yeah, but I think that hurt Tony's feelings because it made him feel like that's all there.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to know your opinion on that because I didn't think they were being malicious. I understand why Tony's feelings were hurt, but
yeah, they were just being stupid, is what they were being. Couldn't.
And here's the thing: I think the doctor knew that, and I wish Tony hadn't played that prank on him. Saw them give.
Yeah, that was funny too. Tony actually decides to play a joke on his next door neighbor because of the way all the guys treated him on the golf course, and Tony basically gets a box of sand, wraps it up in brown paper, ties it up, and then asks this doctor next door neighbor to hold it for him for a while, and just knowing that the guys
didn't tell him what was in it, nothing.
Yep, didn't tell him what was
in it. Just acted real suspicious,
and he's just like
And after that,
him and his wife were like sitting there, and she started to like cut the twine, and he's like, "Oh no, don't touch it, don't touch it," thinking it could have been heroin, a bomb, some weapons, probably.
Then he went and worked out his gym, started yelling, and so it confused him anymore.
This is the episode where Dr. Melfi sees Tony's house because she's eating next door at the doctor's house. She looks outside. She goes to the restroom just to be able to look out because she wanted to see his house.
Just to look at his house. And then here's, someone yelling. You do wonder what's going on, but then at the end of the episode, it's revealed.
And she asked him.
Yeah, did you hear any strange noises?
Yeah, I can't believe she did that.
I actually can't believe she did that either.
She's really overstepping those boundaries. If she gets caught up in it, it's going to be her own fault at this.
Yeah, you're right.
Because everybody around her is warning her,
Oh, no.
You need to either...
Don't do that.
You just need to drop him outright. And she's like, no, I got this.
Yeah.
I'm a real psychologist.
Shut up. You're making fun of I'm sick of you. Let's wrap this.
All right, everybody. We'll be back for episode 11. I'm Lonnie.
I'm Amberlicious.
We're Untitled Nerd Network.